Hello students, welcome back to MathFace Java programming tutorials. In this video, I'll discuss selection sort on strings and optimized selection sort algorithm. Let's see the contents. Introduction, optimized selection sort algorithm, string selection sort program, the same program in Java environment, and practice exercises. Sorting refers to arranging elements of an array or a data structure. This is unsorted array sorted in ascending and sorted in descending order. We know three things so far. Sorting requires a nested loop. The changes made to the array by the sorting algorithm is permanent. Selection sort requires fewer swaps compared to bubble sort. Let's recapitulate selection sort algorithm, which I have already discussed in the previous video. In selection sort, elements are picked up in the outer for loop and the picked up element is considered as the small element. The variable small and its position is set in the outer for loop. The inner for loop finds the smallest element in the rest of the array and updates the variable small and its position. Finally, the outer for loop swaps the picked up element with the smallest element found by the inner for loop. Let's see optimized selection sort. Here I have taken integer array as an example. If you see the dry run right side, 5 is the picked up element that is at 0 index, and the inner loop is finding the smallest from 4, 3, 2, 1, that is rest of the array, and swaps 5 with 1 because smallest is 1. In the second iteration of the outer for loop, 4 is picked up and inner for loop searches for the smallest from 3 to 5 numbers only, rest of the array. Now 2 and 4 are swapped. In the third iteration of the outer for loop, in this example, 3 is at its own position. There is no smaller element compared to 3 in the rest of the array. So no swap required. But if we don't give proper condition, 3 will be swapped with itself. Similarly, in the fourth iteration, 4 is already in its place, but 4 will be swapped with 4 itself. Now, if you see the program left side, in the swap part that is below red colored statements, before swapping, we have a condition. If j not equal to pause. Why? In the outer for loop, in red color, small is equal to num of j and pause is equal to j. That means position is j, that is 2 in our third iteration. And inner for loop did not find any other smaller element other than 3. That means our pause and j are pointing at the number 3, that is 2 index only. So we are using one condition. If j not equal to pause, j not equal to pause, inner for loop did not change, so pause is equal to j only in third iteration. If j not equal to pause, then only swap. That means we will be reducing 2 more swaps according to this input, that is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's see the string selection sort program. First of all, small variable should be a string because array is string and small is storing either n of j or n of k. N of j means 0th element, that is aman. So it is a string we are trying to store. So small should be string data type variable. And then strings cannot be compared with greater than, less than, relational operators. we use compareTo method. Binary search on strings video, I have discussed this compareTo method. But in a nutshell, compareTo function compares two strings. This compareTo method is an instance method, should be called with the help of a string. So n of k is a string, n of k dot compareTo small less than 0. compareTo can return either 0 or less than 0, greater than 0. If it returns 0, that means both the strings, that is n of k and small, are same, exactly same. But if it returns less than 0, any negative number, that means the first string, that is n of k, is smaller than the string small. If it returns greater than 0, that means n of k is greater than small, the variable string. So these two changes, and if pos is not equal to j, position not equal to j, then only swap. Now let's see the program in the Java environment. String selection sort program in which two instance variables are there. One is array and second one is its length. Main method is creating an object because print and sort methods are instance methods. And array before sorting, s1.print, sort, print, because sort permanently changes the contents of the array. Then string small in sort method. Pause. J is equal to 0, j less than j plus plus. This is the old program only. Small is equal to AR of j, pause is j in the outer for loop. And based on this condition, compareTo small is equal to AR of k, pause is equal to k. And one more change over here is pause not equal to j, then only swap. Let's execute the program and see. Compile. Array before sorting. This is the array. Abhinav, Kailash, Mansi, Swaroop after sorting. Now, one more thing as a programmer, we should be very careful while reading strings. If user gives extra space, space has lesser Unicode value than any alphabet. So, if there is a space, then let's execute and see. Instead of Abhinav as the first string, Swaroop came as first string because of extra space. So the programmers are supposed to take care of trim function. Trim function removes extra leading and trailing blanks. Leading means starting blanks and ending blanks. And if we know that already, if we change the operator to greater than sign, the output would be in descending order. Swaroop, Mansi, Kailash, and Abhinav. Here is a practice exercise. Write a program to read an array of 5 strings and 5 subject marks as an integer array. Sort the arrays according to the names using selection sort. Similarly, names and phone numbers. According to names, we need to sort, but phone numbers also should be displayed according to the names. This practice exercise is given in the description box. Refer Chapter 7 of Essentials of Computer Applications for further understanding and practice exercises. The next video is on programming logic using single dimensional arrays. Thank you.